Namaste, welcome. I want to shortly introduce you to Anapana meditation. This is a Buddhist meditation technique that's concentration based. It's where you're focusing on your breath, your natural breath. So this technique is done with closed eyes, simply breathing through the nose and observing the sensation of the breath. So there's different places you can focus. I'll be teaching you how to focus your awareness on the upper lip, underneath the nostrils. So the sensation of the air moving over that upper lip, over that area, and as you inhale and as you exhale, you'll notice that on the inhale, the breath slightly cooler, and on the exhale, the breath slightly warmer. That's all there is to it. It's very simple. The tricky thing is to hold the awareness there. So you'll notice that as you practice, when you go to the next video, the guided meditation, as you practice for anything longer than a few minutes, even for 10 seconds, you start to notice the mind wandering away from the breath. It goes off into a tangent, into the future, into the past, to some pain in the body, to some thing you want to do or eat, some craving. Whatever it is, the mind will wander, and the work is, and the progress is when you come back. So just like in a strength program, we have reps. That's a repetition. That's how you strengthen your mind, is coming back to the breath. Awareness on inhale, feeling the sensation. Awareness on exhale, feeling the sensation. Simple, easy, and so difficult. Continuing to come back. Mind wanders, coming back. Soon you'll notice that you can hold a little bit longer, a little bit more control over the mind. You'll notice that as you meditate longer than a few minutes, as you start to build this practice up to 10, 15 minutes, that this practice has a very soothing effect on your nervous system, on your whole body and mind. And as you advance this practice, you start to notice even more subtle details of the breath. You notice when it changes subtly. You notice that turning point of the breath at the end of the inhale and exhale. You'll never lose awareness. You notice each slight little pause, the full sensation of each inhale and each exhale. That's all there is to Anapana. Very simple, so very powerful and transformational when you start to practice this regularly and start to build a practice of more than 10 minutes. 10 to 15 is about where you start to really notice the changes after at least 12 minutes. There's one study showed 12-minute meditation 3 times a week had a significant increase on a number of different positive factors in a functioning of the humans. One was working memory capacity, so the ability to retain information while doing tasks and actually execute with proficiency. So I really recommend, as you move into the meditation video next, that you start to build up this practice more and more over time throughout this program. Aim for building up to 10 minutes of seated practice without much guidance, just learning how to sit on your own, focusing on this breath meditation, building it up to 10, 15 minutes, and see what happens in your life. Give it a try for this time. Make some time for it. There's always a little bit of time you have for meditation if you really are dedicated and devote to seeing these changes that are possible through a consistent, regular meditation practice. So thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy the guided practice next. Namaste.